Hello, students. Today we start a new journey into medieval Indian history. This period is between ancient and modern history, from the 8th to the 18th century. It was a time of powerful kings, new cultures, and increasing foreign influence. We will see the rise of Islamic rulers, strong regional kingdoms, and later the arrival of Europeans. Let's see the sources of medieval Indian history. To study this period, we use many sources. Inscriptions, coins, monuments, and manuscripts tell us about the time. Chronicles written in Persian, biographies like the Babur-Nama, and accounts of foreign travelers also provide valuable information on politics, society, and culture. Now see the Rajput kingdoms. After the death of Harsha, many small kingdoms appeared. Most were ruled by Rajputs, who were known for their bravery and loyalty to Dharma. Famous dynasties included the Chauhans, Parmars, and Sisodias. They often fought each other, but also resisted attacks from rulers like Mahmud Ghazni and Muhammad Ghori. Invasions of Mahmud Ghazni and Muhammad Ghori. Mahmud Ghazni invaded India 17 times, mainly to take wealth. He looted temples such as Somnath. Later, Muhammad Ghori defeated Prithviraj Chauhan in the Second Battle of Tarain in 1192. This victory cleared the way for Muslim rule in India. Now see the Delhi Sultanate. Introduction. After Muhammad Ghori, his general Qutbuddin Aibak established the Delhi Sultanate in 1206. This was the first major Muslim kingdom in India, with Delhi as its capital. The Sultanate lasted for over 300 years and was ruled by 5 dynasties. Now see the Slave Dynasty. Qutbuddin Aibak was the first ruler of the Slave Dynasty. Though his rule was short, he started the foundation of Turkish power in India. His successor Iltutmish, and later Razia Sultan, played important roles in strengthening the empire. Khilji Dynasty. Jalaluddin Khilji started the Khilji dynasty, but Alauddin Khilji became its most powerful ruler. He expanded the empire into South India and introduced strict control over the market system. His military reforms made the army stronger. Tughlaq Dynasty. The Tughlaqs were ambitious, but faced many failures. Muhammad bin Tughlaq tried shifting the capital from Delhi to Dawlatabad and experimented with token currency. Both ideas failed. His cousin Firoz Shah Tughlaq built canals, monuments, and supported development works. Sayyid and Lodi Dynasty. After the Tughlaqs, the Sayyids ruled for a short time. They were followed by the Lodi dynasty. Bahalo Lodi and Sikandar Lodi strengthened the kingdom, but in 1526, Ibrahim Lodi was defeated in the First Battle of Panipat by Babur, which ended the Delhi Sultanate. Administration of Delhi Sultanate. The Sultan was at the top of the administration. Nobles, military commanders, and provincial governors worked under him. The rulers followed Islamic law, but also made adjustments to suit Indian traditions. Art and architecture of Sultanate. Architecture developed a lot under the Sultanate. Famous buildings include the Qutub Minar and the Alai Darwaza. The use of arches, domes, and calligraphy became common. Their style combined Persian and Indian traditions. Bhakti and Sufi movements. These movements created a spiritual awakening. Bhakti saints such as Kabir and Guru Nanak emphasized devotion and unity. Sufi saints like Khwaja Moinuddin Chishti spread messages of love and peace that went beyond religious boundaries. Next is the rise of regional kingdoms. While Delhi controlled the north, strong regional kingdoms rose in the south, like the Cholas, Hoysalas, Yadavas, and Kakatiyas. These kingdoms promoted local art, trade, and literature. Now, the Chola dynasty. The Cholas were one of the greatest dynasties of South India. Rulers like Raja Chola and Rajendra Chola expanded their empire and encouraged overseas trade with Southeast Asia. The Cholas are also remembered for their bronze sculptures and temple architecture like the Brihadeshwara Temple. Now look some other South Indian dynasties. Dynasties like the Hoysalas, Pandyas, and Kakatiyas also played an important role in developing South India. They built grand temples, supported education, and encouraged trade. The Mughal Empire. Introduction. The Mughals came from Central Asia. Babur defeated Ibrahim Lodi in the First Battle of Panipat in 1526 and founded the Mughal Empire. The dynasty lasted for more than 300 years and is remembered for strong administration, cultural growth, and magnificent architecture. Important Mughal rulers. Akbar was the greatest Mughal emperor. He expanded the empire and encouraged religious tolerance. Jahangir loved art and nature. Shah Jahan is famous for building the Taj Mahal. Aurangzeb expanded the empire further, but faced several revolts. Mughal administration. The Mughal administration was highly organized. Akbar introduced the Mansabdari system and divided the empire into provinces. Land revenue was collected efficiently, and the emperor was the supreme judge. Now see, what are the architecture under Mughals? The Mughals left behind remarkable architecture, such as Humayun's tomb, Fatehpur Sikri, the Red Fort, and the Taj Mahal. Their style combined red sandstone and white marble, with beautiful symmetry, domes, and carvings. Literature and culture of Mughal era. Persian literature flourished under the Mughals. Abul Fazl wrote the Akbarnama. This period also saw the growth of Urdu. Mughal patronage gave rise to miniature paintings, music, and new cultural traditions. Now see the society and economy of medieval India. Medieval society was divided into classes: nobles, traders, farmers, and artisans. Village life remained largely the same. Trade developed both inland and overseas. New crops and industries like weaving also grew. What are the role of women in medieval period? Women had limited rights, but some played significant roles. Razia Sultan ruled Delhi, and Nur Jahan helped in administration. Some women were active in literature and arts. However, social practices like purdah and child marriage became widespread. Arrival of Europeans. By the late medieval period, Europeans started arriving in India. The Portuguese came first, followed by the Dutch, French, and British. This marked the beginning of India's transition from medieval to modern history. Summary of medieval India. In summary, medieval India was a time of powerful rulers, cultural achievements, religious movements, and economic changes. From Rajputs to Mughals. Each dynasty added something important to India's history. This period laid the base for modern India. To revise, let's go through some multiple-choice questions covering invasions, rulers, administration, and culture. Try to answer them before checking the correct answers. 1. Who defeated Prithviraj Chauhan in the Second Battle of Tarain, 1192? 2. Which sultan introduced market control and price regulations? 3. Name the Mughal emperor who built the Taj Mahal. 4. Who shifted his capital from Delhi to Daulatabad? 5. Which South Indian dynasty is famous for the Brihadeshwara Temple? Now it's your turn. Post your answers in the comments below. Let's see how many of you can get all of them correct. Thank you for studying with me. I hope this journey through medieval Indian history was interesting and easy to understand. Keep exploring history and stay curious. Jai Hind!